Hey, a fun fact in the last one, I had this muted in-game, and I was fiddling with it before even recording, and I was like, you know what, I don't care, I just want to get through this tutorial. And then I realized what my options were when I just started this, like, why isn't there any sound? That's why. So I'm stupid. Anyway, tutorial's done. We could do whatever we want with our chocolate making business. I am ready to go. And I'm ready to give some insight on my experiences playing this. So we can do whatever we want. At this point, it's really up to our discretion, but generally you're working towards the quest of completing all of these rewards up here. So unlocking all the recipes, rising in the ranks, purchasing chocolate shops. Something I didn't mention in the last one. That's actually a thing you can do. It gives you like more income at those shops specifically because they're exclusively yours, but it doesn't happen for a while. Okay. So more, yeah, more collecting recipes, ranks, all of the factories, and all the ports. So basically doing everything. So we have new ports we have not visited yet because I stopped it before we did anything yet. And that's mainly because we don't have any quests yet. Because there would be a little ribbon here that tells us our current quests. We don't have any. So I'm going to go ahead and look for some quests. Oh, here we go. All right, Dark Cocoa. If you make your way down to Trinidad, be sure to visit my brother, Felix Baumeister. He may just have some of our old family recipes in his possession. You can say if you want to do the quest or not, but doing them helps move the game forward immensely and helps you unlock more things. So that's what we got to do. We got to travel to this new place. And that's really up to our discretion what we want to sell exactly. So I'm going to sell 13 of these and then 50 more. Yeah. Now you see there's different prices here too. Over time, just a little fun fact to help you as your business connoisseurs, especially in this game, when you make too much of one item, it will go down in price because there's too much of it and no one's buying it because it's not new. It's not like you're not changing up the system or anything. So it's going to go down in price. So that's why this one's higher than this one because dark chocolate bars is harder to make. And it's our first time like making it. So that helps a lot. So I actually need to go down to I need to buy a lot more of sugar. So I this game teaches you math, by the way. I have to go it really slowly because I just can't mentally connect. So I don't need that much, but I am gonna overbuy for my ingredients because I hate stalling so much. Let's see, we don't have any new recipes yet. I don't remember which ones we get there. We could possibly get Trinidad lemons, but I want to say we get milk chocolate bars pretty early. We get mint from New York. Remember that specifically. I don't remember a lot else. And also, when you have a quest that's going on currently, you can't pick up another quest at the same time. It's only one at a time. So I'm gonna go to 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, you have to put factor this in too. 3 weeks means 3 times your factory is going to make this amount of cases. So whatever your output is. So this is my output 28. So for my inventory, I can survive on 1 week. So that's why I have to go to Merida first. And actually, I'll do this. I'll buy 28 so I can make this even. Because it's only a week trip, so it's only going to make 28. If it doesn't push me another week while I'm there buying stuff, but you really gotta overplan this. Now there is cacao in Trinidad from what I remember because it's near the equator. I believe in all of 3 of these locations cacao is here, but you really have to plan your spending and what your factories are doing. So That's why it's really important for me to overstock it so that I feel safer. So I have to go to Merida because it's going to drop down. Yeah. Let's see. I had 50. It didn't even make that much. Yeah. That's crazy. All right. 312. Fuck. I did that automatically. Okay. Um, I didn't check how much that was. It's okay. It's fine. We have enough for that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna sell 16. That's 50. Yes. Yeah. I do it in increments because I'm just. Did it do another week on me? It did. Oh my god, it did. I hate when it does that, when I do it in increments. Ugh. Okay. That's a good price for basic chocolate bars. I'm doing 25. Oh shit. I thought I had like 100, so I did 25. That'll be 75. I'm way less now. But it's okay because these are going to end up really cheap, so I have to kind of sell them now anyway. So we're going to Trinidad and it's only a week, so I have plenty. And it even tells you in the factory status how much you have. So for full weeks. So that really helps you mentally. If you're not good with numbers, you can just buy like a certain amount, like 50 or 100, or even like 25 or however much you make per week, like 28. And then it'll just show you here when you hover over it how much you actually have because it calculates it for you. So that's pretty good. So Felix Baumeister, we don't know where he is. This is where you can relook at the, yeah, so you know what you can select. I'm just kidding. I know he lives here. Welcome, my friend. I try to stay out of things between Evangeline and Rowena. I do have a recipe for chocolate bars with Trinidad lemons. I knew it. I knew it because Trinidad. Clever. You can find Trinidad lemons here at the Karani market. I tell you what, I'll give you the recipe if you promise to bring me your first 12 cases of chocolate bars with Trinidad lemons. I intend to pay you well for the chocolates. Deal? This happens all the time. Also in the tutorial, if you didn't notice because I didn't bring it up, but they're like, I'll give you this recipe, but you have to make me some chocolates, some cases of chocolates, and you have to bring me the first batches. So it's cool that they trust us with the recipe first and then to bring the chocolates later because it takes a few weeks to make this stuff when you counter the travel expenses and everything. Chocolate bars with Trinidad lemons. Fresh lemons from Trinidad provide an intense burst of tangy sweet flavor. Trinidad lemons. Where else would they be sold at but in Trinidad? Is that the market? Oh yeah. I actually didn't expect that. It's about as costly. We cannot do that because, yeah, I'll do 100 though. For real. 12's not bad for cacao. And you see we have other ingredients. Here, milk solids, cashew nuts. Interesting how it's called milk solids, though. I don't know anything about actual chocolate making, so this could be very accurate or not, but it's an interesting name for it. Oh, this is what their bar port location thing. I thought it was the chocolate place. Judging from their price there, something about dark chocolate bars has sure tickled the fancy of Rio de Janeiro customers. I'm never gonna pronounce that, I'm sorry. I'll just call it Rio from now on. But sometimes people will do this if you like keep clicking on this particular like location, like a meeting hotspot basically at these ports. They'll tell you what's actually in demand, what's not in demand, so what will sell well and what won't sell well. They'll say that. You'll meet a bunch of different kinds of characters too. Marcus Trenton seems to be a great guy because he's telling me the demand right now. And I have a lot more dark chocolate bars, so I kind of want to visit Rio just to sell them. That's a good price though. I'll sell 6 though. Uh, 5. No. 15. I'll do that. Some of the fancier recipes require varietal cacao. We grow and ferment only the finest Trinidad cacao here, at $64 a sack. Not a bad deal. How many sacks would you like? We'll get to these. We will get to these expensive cacaos. My goodness. Alright, I went everywhere here. So I'm gonna go. I'll actually go right here and sell all dark chocolate, and then I'll go back. Oh, sometimes this happens. You'll travel and people will just talk to you randomly. They'll tell you random things and stuff. So Cyrus Rush says, I thought about trying to give up chocolate once, but then I thought better of it. Sometimes they have like literally nothing to say. Alright, we got another factory here. I didn't click the other one. I gotta go back to New York and click that. You'll see what I mean by that in a bit. Coffee. Oh, fuck, they don't have cacao. It's fine because I overstocked and I am good for 2 full weeks. Hell yeah. I'm just here to sell some chocolate. Oh my god. Yo! This is why I gotta play this game smart. Now I have a lot more money than I know what to do with, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this money. Alright. That is the store. Amazon Rainforest. Susanna Soledad. I have two passions, science and chocolate. Out in the Amazon, I get to indulge them both. Well, that's awesome. There's only chocolate that... Oh, the beach, right. The meeting spot. I wish you well on your quest to become a master chocolatier. K. Darius. Marissa Nascimento. This factory was once part of the great Baumeister Confections empire. Lately it has fallen on hard times, and I am looking for a new owner to make the most of it. It can be yours for only 29,750. Would you like to buy it? Fuck no. And I'll show you why I said that specifically. Particularly. Ooh, 2 weeks? Oh no, I can't. I gotta go back and get some. I have to go here. I have to buy more here, which is good because I have a lot more money now. So I can do comfortably 300, 388. That's just easy. I also forgot to mention if you leave certain inventory items and you don't use it, like you don't use it for making chocolates or you don't like give it to someone because some people will ask for sacks of something. I think it happens in the later games actually, but if you leave it sit there, it will deteriorate over time and you will lose it. So that is losing money. So just be wary of that when you plan on buying something somewhere and then bringing it back. You cannot have a full inventory of different items, like every single different item, because it will not last. And it's going to get really hard to balance that later on. So we're going to go to New York because there was a factory here. I'm going to look at this one. Stacy Alterna. This factory was once part of the great Baumeister Confections empire. Lately it has fallen on hard times and I'm looking for a new owner to make the most of it. It can be yours for only 17,500. Would you like to buy it? Fuck yeah, I would, because that's a cheaper price. So this is technically the first factory you get to encounter. And then the next one is the Rio one. So this can make chocolates. And the unfortunate thing about different factories is you have to retrain the factory for different chocolates, basically. So for this one, I could just simply do basic, or I could do dark, or I can go ahead and do Trinidad because I'm here. So I'm going to do that, but the only problem is I have way more sugar and cacao than I need. These are all free ingredients I need for it. However, I'm going to have way less lemon to work with. But I don't plan on making up to 100 or really 50, so I should be good. I want to aim for at least 20. So you see we have 3 items here, which makes it a lot more difficult, but it's kind of also easier because visually you can see all the different colors and what needs to go where. And as you can see, it's overpopulated with lemon and, well, not lemon, but, ah, no, I've messed it up. I was too slow. Oh my god. but it's more overpopulated. Oh, now we get lemon. It's very uneven, as you can see. How stressful. At least I'm going at a consistent rate, so that's good. Now I'm not worried about getting like perfects, I'm just worried about not missing. So when you play these mini games, you have to like mentally change what you're doing so you can like not miss. And you gotta make sure you don't do too many that are just not complete either, because then that's kind of missing. That's kind of a waste. 20 free is really good. I anticipated that. That is awesome. So that's definitely enough. We have for 3 full weeks, awesome. So whenever you encounter a factory that you're not buying yet, but you like clicked on it and you looked at it, it's gonna tell you the price there so you can like basically budget yourself. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep making dark cacao, I think. Or dark chocolate rather. I do come across old recipes from time to time here at the library. Be sure to call on me next time you're in New York. No one ever knows. Oh, he's just the only one that hangs out there, but this is the main hangout spot. The spirits. Okay, chocolates. That's not too bad. 24, we'll do that. We don't need any of that. Although, that's a really good price, though. Hell yes. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I went over 1,000. It's fine. I don't know how to do money. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Trinidad because we have enough cases. And I can get more cacao while I'm here. Isabella Baumeister, another family member. The price of almonds is way up in San Francisco right now. Must be having supply troubles, I guess. They also do that. Some people will tell you, or you'll encounter people who will tell you, hey, this thing is really expensive over here, or really low over here. And there's kind of something similar that happens in the future Chocolatier games, like in the sequel and the third game, but it's kind of a different thing. And I plan on playing all of them, so it's like a little surprise thing if you don't know it, but you can always look it up yourself. All right, I'm gonna go here. Welcome back, Dark Cacao. Have you got my chocolate bars with Trinidad lemons? Splendid. Let me taste. Ah, these remind me of my grandfather's kitchen. Here is 4,500 for the 12 cases I asked for. Thank you. Usually you'll get money when you do cases like that. So that quest is complete. Excellent. Alright, so that's just basically how the game goes. You do stuff for people, you get recipes, you bring them back chocolates, the first batches. And then you get good money for it. Sometimes you'll get items though. Sometimes you get inventory stuff, and they'll say like, instead of giving you money, I'll give you this, so that we can make like a lot of chocolate with it, and it'll make like the same amount of money back. Which is kind of a scam because supply and demand, unless you alter your factories and you like really check like the location hotspots for like where people meet up. Or I meant here, not the store. That's the store, but like here, places like that. And you can just like endlessly click until you get it because it's on a rotation cycle kind of thing. I think it's randomized, but you can really, really like if you really want to be like trying to be the best business chocolate person ever, you could also do that too. You can really hyperactively like change your recipes, go back to your factories, change them for what's in demand, and then go back. But you're also going to take into account the weeks. So I might be like at that time for only a few weeks. I don't know the actual specifications, I don't remember. But it's something to keep in mind if you want to like change everything at once or something. Because you actually have to go back physically to change these recipes for the factories. That's kind of the sucky part about this one. Now, I don't remember if there's an upgrade in this where you can change it. Like where you can do that. I think there is an upgrade. There is one upgrade for like different chocolates, like the squares, infusions, and the truffles. But I don't remember if there's one where you can just change it from here. It might be in this game, I don't remember. But anyway, that's the first factory. I'm going to stop there for now. And we're going to continue on, earn enough to get the Rio factory. And things are going to get a little bit crazy there.